What's up, YouTube? This is the Whistleboater channel. Welcome back to an episode where we're going to focus on a project for Thirsty Whale. Obviously, I'm not on Thirsty Whale. I'm in my garage. I haven't had a chance to go up to the boat yet this year to work on it, but I did bring a couple things home. The screens are here. There's a video out on that, and today I'm going to start working on making a new helm cover. So I brought the helm cover home. It's laying on the garage floor here. I'll show you in just a second. And the first thing I'm going to do is de-stitch it so that I can get it laid flat. And then I will order some canvas probably today because there's a big sale at Joann Fabrics. So I'm gonna get some canvas fabric ordered and we'll get this sewn up. I will enlist the help of my neighbor and great friend Ursula again to help me sew this up once we get it laid out. But first things first, let me turn the camera around and we'll look at the helm cover as it currently is, and then probably do a time lapse of the de-stitching. Okay, I apologize for the dirty garage floor, but it is a garage floor. So this is the old helm cover, and I'm not going to be able to show a really good view of it, but you can see it's this older vinyl type of material. It has shrunk over the years. The snaps do not line up, and actually just doesn't really fit over the helm all that well anymore. So going to work on de-stitching the seams from the inside here. I'm just gonna take a blade and rip through all those. We'll get it laid flat and use that to figure out how much fabric I need to order. And then we'll get it laid out and make a new one. Okay, we have everything sliced. I started taking threads out, and then I thought there's really no reason to do that because we're going to add fabric to the edges anyway. So we'll just take the actual footprint of the helm cover as it lays flat like this, and buy enough canvas to cut it to this shape, and also overlap each edge as it gets sewn in place. So I'm just gonna let it lay flat here for a little while. See if it'll flatten out anymore. I might put a little heat gun to it just to see if I can take out some of the wrinkles, and then we'll get an exact measurement. I can order some fabric. We are several months later. I don't even remember the last time I touched the helm cover, but over at my neighbor Ursula's house, she's right over here, but she doesn't want to be on the camera, so. So we are going to get the new helm cover, hopefully sewn today, laid down on the floor behind me there. And somewhat of an experiment. We'll see if this works out. If it does, awesome. If it doesn't, whatever. But as always, thank you to Ursula for helping me sew everything that I've ever needed on the boat. You're awesome. Okay, so you see that little microphone I'm wearing on my sweatshirt there? Yeah, I forgot to turn it on. So there's no audio to this section, but I'm just showing you the unfinished edges of the helm cover that are going to get a beading, a black beading that's going to go around all the edges after the test fit. We wanted to do this to make sure that there weren't any changes that needed to be made before putting the helm cover on, or before finishing it with that black beading that'll go around all the edges. So here I'm going to show the test fit of the helm cover, and it actually fits perfectly, and I think it's going to look really nice when the black beading is finished up. So I'll fast forward through the rest of this fitting, and then we'll get on to the next part of this video. Okay, the helm cover is now in place. You can see that little bump right there is from the iPad mount, so there will always be a little bit of a hump there, and then down where it hangs below the steering wheel, it has kind of a V shape to it that I think will look real nice. The front side here fits nicely. I purposely made this to fit on top of where the snaps are. I'm not going to use those anyway. So the fit overall is quite nice, and you can see this, the steering wheel is nicely centered in the helm cover there, and down here on the bottom where it hangs, might put a little weight or something in there just to keep it hanging down low, but the side there will stick out a little bit because the 120 volt outlet cover. All right, well, I did not video this, but I just got done ironing the helm cover. I got all the seams laid down and set the stitching. I did take it to a local seamstress to have the binding put on. Ursula and I talked about this, and her machine was struggling just a little bit to get these seams done with this material, and we kind of thought that adding 2 additional layers of binding would be a little bit too much for her machine, and I don't want to buy a brand new sewing machine, so I took it to a local place here in Hartford to have the binding put on. I think this is going to look fantastic on the boat, and it's all ready to go. The other thing that I did, and Ursula did some of this as well, when you do these seams, you mark these seams with a gel pen, which leaves a line, obviously. And if you use the steam setting on an iron, it makes the gel disappear. So she took care of most of it the other day. There was a little section right here that she missed, so I just did that, and you can see the seams are nice and clean now, and the helm cover is now complete. Just got to take it up to the boat and get it installed, and I'll show you the final product when I get up there. Okay, finally back up on the boat, and I've got the helm cover up here with me. I've checked the power steering fluid, or the power steering hoses, no leaks, all good there. So I'm going to put the cover on the helm and end this episode finally. This is, this is April 21st, and I started this project back in like October. So it'd be good to wrap this video up. So let's get this helm cover fit for the first time as a finished product. All right, very, very nice. It's, I mean, it looks a little lopsided, obviously, because I've got the iPad mount there, and the radio, the VHF radio is over on that side. But, I mean, overall fit, really, really nice. Some of these wrinkles I tried to iron out, but those will come out when the sun warms up the space. And, yeah, looks good. Really nice, good project. Took a long time, happy to have this done. So thanks for watching this episode of the Wisco Boater channel. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you next time. Happy boating, everybody.